And the next thing is how you ask. What you're asking for, you need to be clear in what you need. And that's something that I learned from the Irish Tech Challenge. When we went to the Doc Patch Labs, we were introduced to an ecosystem in the biotech sector in Ireland, and I had a meeting with some of the people there. And when it came to the ask, of course, as an entrepreneur, you feel like, okay, if I ask for $3 million, it's going to be too much. But maybe if you give me $1 million, I can make it work until I get. So they said, well, that is not a good way of, asking. Because if they give you less, it will never happen. So you rather tell them that this is what you need. And at the end of this, you'll be able to solve. That kind of also helped. Confidence in knowing what you need and what it costs is very critical when you're really speaking to people who would want to move the conversation to the next level. So it's a journey, but it's hard. Just like anything else, nothing ordinary ever came out of extraordinary circumstances. Africa provides very extraordinary circumstances. Some of them will really derail you, but it's important to keep the vision going and keep the fire burning. Money, there is money out there. There's people willing to help. It's just that you have to put the work to find them. Improving yourself. There is courses out there. There is accelerator programs. Some of them paid for, some of them not paid for, that are out there that will enable you to communicate better. So all you have to do is use your biggest currency, which is time, to buy those things, to improve yourself and improve the outlook of your company. And it's a work in progress. No company woke up and was great from the very first day. So it's a journey. And another thing about the skills, you don't have to have all the skills, but you need to be good at how you explain or express yourself. Because when people listen, they will volunteer to even be part of your journey. And as they volunteer, the volunteering may even become something much more than that. You may find a proper partner. And that is very critical, because one of the key elements of having a startup is the team. And building your team right from the ground, being able to express yourself. Somebody sees themselves in your vision. They're willing to contribute. As they contribute, they find that they have with you co-contributed towards the creation of this beautiful thing. And as you get partner with others, it becomes better and better and better. So it's a very tricky thing to grow a team. And maybe that's another challenge. We're continuously learning to get the teams together, but that's something very important. So there is skills out there, and you just need to reach out. We've had a lot of youth say that they're unemployed, they're at home, software designer at home, mechanics, The one thing that can bring all of them together is a great idea. So if you've got ideas, don't keep them to yourself. Don't say that, no, my idea will be stolen. Yes, people do steal ideas, but the way you express your ideas is different from the way other people express them. So when you're in that mix, always think about how many bottles of water do you see out in the shelves every day from the different companies, and why would I buy one bottle over the other? How many brands of sugar? It all becomes a brand. And ideas are not static. Chances are, if you have that idea, there's somebody else that is going to have a similar idea. Maybe there's someone who's already started working on it that is not progressing, but you may have the way of progressing that idea or moving that idea forward. So ideas bring people together.